Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, we're just going to go through the new unit, Leviathan. As you can see, I am currently covering up. Because there is a elephant in the room, so to speak, with Leviathan. She is the second unit to be released this season 8, and she is a Dooms, a Royal. I can move myself out of the way, reduce this back down. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she is a Dooms, she is a Royal, she is a Deviant, and she is a Monarch. Getting her up to that 8 stars is going to be absolutely required. And I believe getting her up to 9 stars is going to be the priority for you if you do want to run her in these sort of PvP environment. So first things first, let's have a look at what she does. So Leviathan deals 565 physical damage to all enemies cast in round 2, and that goes up to 678% physical damage to all enemies if you get her up to 8 stars, which is where you really want to have her at. The second or the active skill, that was the ultimate. This is the active skill. She deals 225% physical damage, so respectable numbers all around, and increases to 270 at 9 stars. So we are looking to get to 9 stars. We do have this, so when Leviathan is deployed, she increases all allies' reflect rate by 100% and max HP by 25%. Very, very strong. Reflect rate is increased to 200%, max HP is increased to 50%. So what we're looking for with Leviathan is to build up that reflect rate as much as possible and to get her on a team that does that. So that is Dooms. She is primarily Dooms. She will not work typically outside of anywhere else. The next skill that she has, we have not unlocked this yet. As you can see, I can advance her. I do have an additional copy of her. But when Leviathan is alive, there is a 25% chance that the enemy hero's active skill will redirect their target to themselves. This is what you want it for, and you want her up to 9 stars. The chance to reflect is increased to 50%. So effectively, the enemy will be hitting themselves. Right, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. That is what we're looking for. That really is going to be really, really toxic, I think, anyway. We'll have to see how often that procs. 25% is very low, so having her at 7 stars may be enough to get you through, but having that 50% chance is going to be much, much stronger. So that is what she does. Her Oath Recall, or Oath Force, sorry, when unlocks when heroes at 10 stars, so you do need to have her at 10 stars for this. After casting N-Bite, Leviathan gains 5% attack, stacking up to 50 times. This then goes up to 100 stacks and also 75 stacks respectively when you get her up to that 12-star mark. So 11 stars, 12 stars, and then when you get her up to 13 stars, she gets the additional 10% in total. So very, very strong. I think she's going to be really, really top tier. I think she is. If you get her up to 9 stars, I think she's going to be really top tier. And I think the reflect rate increase to 200% is going to be massive. We have seen what that does with Corrode and with Lancelot. Lancelot increases Corrode damage by 200%. Leviathan is going to increase reflect rate by 200%, which also then in turn increases the amount of damage that you're going to do. So let's jump into some gameplay for it and see how good she is at 6 stars. Here we go. So we have just jumped into Lost City, the place I go to test all PvE stuff. We are at a relatively low rank of 3, 4, 5. So about 100 levels behind where I'm at the moment. Leviathan, as you can see in this back row, she's going to increase our reflect rate by 100%. So I want to see how good that is against PvP enemies. PvE enemies. Against PvP enemies, I think that she's going to be absolutely fantastic. I don't think that a lot of enemies are going to be able to stand up to the might of that 200% increase to reflect rate. Getting her up to 9 stars for me will be a priority, but I think this team is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So let's jump in. The team setup, we've got Arthur and Dahlia on this front row. Dahlia is going to switch with Arthur, giving him additional HP and attack. We will also then increase our attack and HP every time we're hit, with thanks to Arthur's passive, and every time we take an action, Arthur will build up his HP and defense as well. Now I have got Gordon here for the additional swap, so Fortunately, we did get Dahlia and Arthur on the back, but Gord also increases the number of buffs. It doubles the number of buffs that we get. So effectively, every time we're hit, we're going to get 2 of those procs rather than just the 1 for the next 2 rounds. That's what Gord does. Leviathan will also increase our reflect rate. So we'll see how much damage we're doing here with Dahlia. It's reasonable damage, but what we're really looking for is this reflect damage. So if you keep your eye on how much damage we're actually doing, and how much damage is Leviathan doing, that's a nice attack. It's okay, but not doing altogether too much. As you can see, Halissa out damaging all of them, but the reflect rate, the reflect damage is absolutely phenomenal on Marina. And here we go. Against Corolla, she has lowered our reflect rate, but it is what it is. And then we got Merlin doing 1200% damage as well. Yeah, this is going to be crazy strong. At the moment, Leviathan is not looking super impressive. The reason that she's not looking super impressive is because she's at 6 stars. You need this unit at higher star levels. I think a minimum of 8 stars. The reason for that is because you will have the Monarch synergy. So Halissa, I've got her exclusive runes, her red exclusive runes, which means that if we have 3 Dooms on the same team, 3 Doom Monarchs on the same team, that she's going to increase their HP specifically, which is, I think, going to be very strong. I don't think there's going to be much that's going to be able to take this team down, especially once you get Leviathan up to 6 stars. So she hasn't really done very much. Here, as you can see, her damage is super low at the moment. Again, it's because she is only at 6 stars. She's not going to do altogether too much on this specific team, especially with units like Dahlia, like Merlin, Halissa, who have already been built up, Arthur with his red runes. She's not going to outpace them. But what she will do is she will provide that 100% reflect rate increase and the 25% HP increase as well. So just keep that in mind. I don't think we need to see this again. She can't really go on many other teams. She is a dedicated Dooms. So if you are running Dooms, if you have a particularly strong Dooms team, she will fit absolutely fantastically on that Dooms team. Again, I would say if you're not running Dooms, she is not worth summoning for, because she is all about that Dooms synergy. Now, if you are planning to get her up to 9 stars and above, then she can fit on other teams, other Monarch teams. For example, there is Elisha, who is a Monarch. She will be able to fit on Elisha's team. She will increase the reflect rate, but that is null and void. The point is that she will reflect enemies' attacks back to them. So in the mirror matchup, say for example with Eudora, 2 Eudoras fighting each other, the enemy Eudora, if Leviathan is on the team, will have a chance to send that attack back. So getting her up to 7 stars is the priority, I suspect. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Is she good? Is she not? She does have an excellent cake, I tell you now. Let's see that just one more time before we go. Maybe having her at 6 stars is maybe that is enough. Maybe just having a look at that is enough. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and yeah, let me know what you think.